I wish to do whatever God wants me to. I ask God to use me as a tool for His purpose. I see, you have to ask Him. Or you seem to be permitting Him to use you. Yeah. Yeah. But I feel only half tuned in because I can't seem to bear to hear God's answer. Oh. Not having as clear a frequency to tune into God as you do, can you tell me how to hear the answer? God does answer your questions, always. God tells you what to do or what not to do. God is there in you as your own conscience. But unfortunately, we don't take time to listen to that. We want to listen everything else outside, everything that the mind says, everything that eye sees. If you could shut up all that activities of your senses, of your mind, keep yourself silent, then you can hear God answering you, your questions. Even without your asking a question, God talks to you. That's why you have to still the mind. That's what yoga is all about. Chitta vritti nirodha is yoga. Chitta vritti nirodha means the turmoil in the mind, all the waves in the mind. Calm the mind. Do not create any wave in the mind. Keep it still. Then you will see the God's face in the still water. You look at a bowl of water having waves. Can you see your face clearly? No. If you stop all the waves, you can see the face clearly. What would you do to stop the waves? Put your hand and polish it. To stop the waves from the bowl of water, what would you do? What are you doing? I'm stopping the waves. You can't. But what should you do? Don't touch it. Don't shake it. It becomes still by itself. That's what. You have to become totally thoughtless. Sometimes I see people say, "Oh, you are a thoughtless fellow." I'm happy about that. If he is totally thoughtless, he has a still mind. And in that still mind, he will see his own face. Your own soul reflects clearly in a still water. That means you are that God. If you don't want to say it that way, at least say that you are the image of God. How do you know that you are the image of God? Only by seeing yourself. How could you see? You are seeing yourself in the pool of mind. The mind will show you, is ready to show you your true nature. But you are trying to keep it quiet by, I want to be quiet, I want to be quiet. Are you quiet? If you say, I want to be quiet, I want to be quiet, it's almost like, I want to sleep, I want to sleep, I want to sleep. When would you sleep? Even the wanting to sleep slips away from your mind. That means don't do anything to disturb your mind. But is it possible? Is it possible not to do anything? Your stomach will cry for food. Your eyes would want to see things. So what can you do? To know yourself, you should keep the mind completely still by not doing anything. And you cannot stop doing anything. You have to always keep doing something. At least the breathing. If you don't want to do anything, you should not even breathe. That means you die. Gurudev Sivananda used to say that if you want to live, you better die. Die to live, die to live. That means if you, the real you, want to live, the unreal you should die. So the unreal you is the mind and body. But it's impossible not to do anything to keep your mind quiet. You have to keep on doing something. Seems to be a dilemma here. I will be doing something, at the same time not doing anything. Gita talks about that. Karmanya karma pasyet. Akarmanicha karmacha. That means you undo. You don't do anything while you do something. It's confusing, is it not? And that's what philosophy means. Confusing. You have to be doing something until you should not do. And we do that every day in our life. There's somebody doing everything and somebody not doing anything. You have to realize that. There is somebody in you, never does anything. Still, simply witness, watching everything. And there is somebody in you constantly doing something. It's a dilemma. But in your normal life, you say that. Imagine, you say, I don't know, my mind is totally upset today. Yesterday, I was all peaceful, happy. Today, I am disturbed. Don't you hear sometimes people say that? Hmm? What is the common thing behind? You know you were peaceful yesterday. You know you are disturbed today. So what is the common thing? You know. You know. You know you are disturbed. You know you are not disturbed. What do you mean by it? You know you are not disturbed. Huh? That's what. The true you seems to be knowing everything. The superficial you, which is the mind, in a way. Your mind is disturbed, your mind is not disturbed today. Your mind was happy, your mind is not happy today. Your mind. When you say your mind, who are you? My body, my mind, my intelligence, my ego. That means you seem to have those things. But who are you in reality? Find out that. That's what you call know yourself. And then you will know the mind is doing everything, I am just witnessing. I am not doing anything. All the actions are done by the mind through the body. You, without doing anything, witnessing it. So there's two personalities in you. One personality is doing things, one personality is witnessing it. So you have to be doing and at the same time know that you are witnessing it. You are not affected by it. It's almost like your finger pricked your eyes. And you are hurt. It pricked only the eyes. Why should you get hurt? You isolate yourself. Always. Always you stay behind as a witness. Remember that always. Under all situations, you are the common witness. It's all done by your mind outside. If you can separate yourself, you are liberated. On the other hand, you identify yourself as the mind, you are in turmoil. So that's what we are all looking for, moksha, liberation. Liberation. Who will liberate you? Nobody except you yourself. If you put yourself as your body, mind, you are not liberated. So by being the witness, what's happening here? You are watching your mind. When you begin to watch your mind, the mind becomes careful. Yeah. It's almost like when you don't watch people, they're ready to do some problems. Even the kids, for example, if you keep an eye on them, they will be quiet. The minute mommy turns the other way, the boy is ready to do something terrible. So keep an eye on that. The mind is like that. Your baby. If you don't watch, it will do all kinds of atrocities. But if the mind knows that you are watching, it will be careful. Then you can do better job. So keep watching your mind and let the mind do good job. That means you are doing at the same time not doing. Why did I say these things? Huh? I wish to do whatever God wants from me. I ask God to use me as a tool for His purpose. You don't have to ask God. God is already using you as God's tool. Sometimes He allows you to play mischief. He allows you to make mistakes also. Why? Only by your mistakes you will learn better. So God allows you to make mistakes. But to a limit. You cannot make big mistakes. That's also controlled by God. Because He wants you to learn the lessons by your own mistakes, He allows you to make mistakes. Because we learn good lessons, unforgettable lessons, only by our mistakes. Otherwise, God is not keeping you alive. You should know that you are not even living by yourself. God is keeping you alive because God has a purpose in you. If the purpose is over, God will not waste even an ounce of breath on you. It's a very stingy person. Not even an ounce. That's why when the job is over, He will stop. Okay, don't go in. Then you die. So the fact that you are still alive means that God wants you to live, to do some God's work. So you don't have to ask God to use you as your tool. But sometimes we forget. We have to ask God. God laughs at you. Okay, you asked me, all right, I'll do it. In my own way.